Okay, finally, here we are, live again. Hello everybody again. I'd love to introduce you today, and I'm not going to try your surname, Zhana, because I know that I'll say it wrong. But Zhana, could you please tell everybody a little bit about yourself and your background, and I guess your family reason for attending the SCN2A and SCN8A conference next month in Denmark, please.
Hello, Tori. So my name is Zhana. I'm from Georgia. It's a country in the Eastern Europe, not a state. So my son has SCN2A gene mutation. He's 3 years old.
Very cute.
He was diagnosed at the age of 3 months. And after we got the diagnosis, we started just searching for the answers for his seizures, for his symptoms. And that's how we find Family Foundation, other families, and I started establishing the association in Georgia as well, because not much was known about SCN2A, about genetic epilepsies in Georgia. So I wanted everyone, at least doctors, to know more about genetic epilepsies, because it's different if the epilepsy is caused by genetic reasons or maybe with other reasons. For example, brain damage or anything. And another reason for establishing the association was that I wanted SCN2A families to connect with them, to support them. I just wanted them to feel that they were not alone, that we had each other, because it's very difficult when you think that no one supports you, no one understands you, and only families with the same situation, with a similar situation, can understand you're struggling, right? That's the reasons. And I just don't want any other family who will have SCN2A kid in future to suffer like we did. So I want doctors to have more knowledge about our condition, our disease, what drug works for SCN2A mostly, and how to recognize the symptoms immediately. So in our case, we were lucky to find out at the age of 3 months the actual reason for my son's seizures. But some are not so lucky. We were lucky to find the great doctor who immediately told me that, I am pretty sure for 90% that she has SCN2A gene mutation, because his seizure started so early. He had some, and only phenytoin worked on his seizures. No other medicine could reduce his seizures. He had about hundreds of seizures daily. In every 15 minutes he had one seizure.
What type of seizure was he having?
He had generalized tonic-clonic seizures.
Wow. Mm. And I guess the impact of that is not solely physical, because it's exhausting, but it can cause, I believe, sometimes cognitive regression. Is that correct? So they can learn things, but sometimes they unlearn them, if you like, because of so many seizures, correct?
Yes, that's correct. And not only seizures, but his condition, I mean, SCN2A also causes global developmental delays. Seizures also, of course, doesn't make it any better, the situation. Now he's in a good condition, I would say, because his seizures, he had only 3 times the last year.
Wow.
During the whole year. Yeah.
That's amazing. And just because of phenytoin in his case?
Yes, the phenytoin helped us a lot, but now we had to switch on another drug, because we can't stay on phenytoin anymore, because it's too, it has a lot of side effects, and because of that. But I love phenytoin. It's just saving my son.
I empathize with you regarding the phenytoin. I've been on it before, and yeah, I had the shakes all the time. I was just shaking, but I know everyone's different. So tell us about your talk. What are you going to be talking about at the conference?
So I'm going to talk about the situation in Georgia, what's the situation towards SCN2A, and what my future plans are.
Taking over the world.
So I'm trying to establish the rare disease organization in Georgia because there are so many rare diseases that just don't know what to do, how to help themselves, because there are no many informations about their conditions in Georgian. There is a lack of information. They just can't connect the families with a similar situation abroad. So I think that I can help them with this because everyone should have chance to get treatment, to get cure, and just communication with each other. I mean, communication with other families in other countries is a great help for them. So yes, well, the situation is developing, so the research is developing and treatment as well. And I want all the Georgian kids to have the chance to have normal life, normal quality of life. And that's the reason.
Lovely.
That's my future plans for now.
Okay. And actually, I just saw you recently. Were you on the TV or radio? Yes,
so TV and radio as well.
Hey, nobody's going to stop you.
Superstar.
That's great. Well, everyone should check out your Facebook page, because everyone, follow her, because you can see all this work. I don't know how you have the energy. It's a bit like Chris Pierce I just spoke to. You and her are so alike. I don't know how you have all this energy when you're looking after a child with, pretty severe, things that make them need looking after, and another child as well. And I don't know how you do it. Sorry, go on.
So no, when you have the aim as that you consider is a right aim, and you should go to achieve this aim. So you just, I don't know, you get a power in yourself to do everything to achieve this goal. It's not just helping my son, but it's helping other kids in Georgia as well, right? With SCN2A, and I don't know, maybe in future with other kids with different diseases.
And you're not only helping people in Georgia, though. You're motivating people outside of Georgia, like me. It's wonderful to see what you're doing. And it's uplifting for many of us. Even if people don't have a rare epilepsy, it's really motivating to see a mum like yourself standing up for not just your child, but people who can empathize, families who can empathize with what you're going through, but also somehow remaining relatively positive. I just think it's amazing. So your organization, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, what should they do?
So we have a Facebook page. Now there I share all the information about SCN2A and about rare diseases in Georgian, of course, because if you Google, you won't be able to find any other resources about SCN2A in Georgian. So I think so, and they can also contact me on my personal Facebook page, or so I'm free for them to achieve just.
I'll put links to your profiles underneath this recording, whether anybody sees this on Facebook or YouTube, because this will go on YouTube afterwards. So anybody can find out more about you and what you're doing, and of course about your talk at the conference in Denmark in just a few weeks. I'm so excited. It's going to be really fun, and hear things from your. We know, right? All right. Thanks again for joining us, Zhana. We will speak literally quite soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you.